Will Cardano get back to all-time highs? A lot of people are asking the question. Therefore, it's make a video time for the ADA fam. We are going to dive into quite a bit in this video, guys. We'll take a look at the charts, take a look at what some top analysts are saying. And Cardano's in a unique spot, and it'll make more sense once we kind of get through the video here. But right here out of the gate, guys, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe down below if you haven't already. You guys know that I've been talking about Cardano since I started my crypto journey right here on YouTube in 2021. I've been invested since 2020, and it is an asset that kind of gets overlooked and overshadowed. It's not a fast mover, but when it moves fast, if that makes sense. But make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Definitely want to hear your thoughts weighing in the comment section down below as well. And let's dive into it here and start over here on the charts. We're getting a little bit of a sell-off here today after the run-up from about 53 cents down here all the way up to 90 cents. We actually popped up to about 93 cents 2 days ago. A little bit of a sell-off here, still in a nice uptrend here as long as we can still create higher lows. We're trying to get back to that dollar mark. It's been a while. Last time we were up at $1, remember it was Donald Trump saying that Cardano would be in a crypto strategic reserve in the United States. Remember? That news came out, it broke out, but it quickly came back down. Now, it is up about nearly 60% in the last month. It's still up over 101% in the last year. And from its bear market lows right around 20, 25 cents, we're still looking pretty solid, but we're a ways away from all-time high. And it has been a slow mover. So it begs the question, like, are we going to get back to the $3.10 level, right? We're only, 4 years removed from this all-time high. You would think Cardano would be a little higher right now, but remember, it has kind of done its own thing on its own time before in previous cycles. And perhaps it could be coiling up and getting ready for this type of move that we saw back in 2021, which happened pretty quickly, right? From January, it popped up, had a big run in May, came back down, and then catapulted from $1.18 all the way up there to 310 when it set new all-time highs. Now, we're going to get into this in greater detail, guys, but real quick, I've got a free newsletter, totally free. You can download, get access to this right now. We're going to be dropping this 3 days a week, so get on the list right now. Sign up, drop your email in here. It's totally free. This is going to be all about creating wealth in crypto, totally free to join. So definitely do that. It'll be the first link in the description. I'll also pin it as the top comment so you guys can get access to my free newsletter. Super excited about launching this 3 times a week. Got a team with me that's going to be putting out a bunch of great alpha and information for you guys on a weekly basis, 3 times a week, really. But let's see what some of the experts are saying on Cardano. Dan Gambardello, probably the biggest Cardano bull on YouTube, said Cardano might need to take a little breather, but this is definitely the moment for ADA to break through its bull market doors and make its way towards $2 and beyond. And we're looking at this. It says, don't forget this moment box right here. Once we get kind of back up here, what he's saying into that 115 range, we should be able to break up toward $2. And Tom Crown is all over this too. I know Tom pretty well. He's a good TA guy. He said it's looking ready to move above $1 very, very soon. And then Crypto Jeb said, must watch. Cardano will rocket to $2, then $10 soon. Insanely researched ADA Cardano price prediction. Cardano will rally to $2 and $10 very soon. How I plan to trade this insane breakout. And he breaks it down in his video here. So it's very interesting because a lot of people have differing opinions here, and Cardano hasn't got a lot of attention. A lot of the focus has been on Solana. A lot of the other focus has been on SWI, and now a lot of attention and focus is going back to ETH. It feels like Cardano is getting lost in the shuffle. But one thing we have to remember with Cardano is the fact that it is ISO compliant. It is US based, and it fits the narrative in terms of which cryptos could get a boost from Donald Trump. Remember, it was already rumored from Trump that it would be in a strategic stockpile. So it does have a lot of good catalyst working for it in terms of that sort of thing. And, you know, from an opportunistic standpoint, we're down 72% from all-time highs. We're still talking about a top 10 crypto, right? That's been around here since it launched back in 2017. We're still talking about a really strong asset that is still a massive market cap, at 30 billion. So it's not going to take much to get this thing moving once we get, kind of full clarity with the Clarity Act, retail back in here. They should flock to some of the household names, right? Some of the names they know and love, like Ethereum, like Cardano, like Dogecoin, like Bitcoin, obviously, and some of those top assets that have been around. So my price target here for Cardano is still going to be in like the $4 to $5 range, and I have a plan to make some trades there at that level. Now, I think it could go higher, right? But I'm going to be starting to take profits around that level, and I think it's really important everybody starts thinking about this. The other thing that I'm doing with Cardano is I'm getting exposure to SNEC, which is their top meme coin. It's a $300 million market cap right now. Okay, you could see kind of where the chart's at. All right, we bounced way up here in December of last year. We were at the 208 level. We're about halfway back to all-time highs right now. So interestingly enough, SNEC's only 55% away from its all-time high. Cardano's still in the 72% range. So I actually like getting a lot of exposure to SNEC to kind of fast track my Cardano holdings, because when Cardano starts to make a move, let's say to that $2 range, my take is that SNEC should be setting new all-time highs, and I should be able to outpace. It's the clear favorite. It's the clear winner on the Cardano side when it comes to memes. There's nothing even close. Nothing even close. And that's why, partly why I'm really taking that bet, because they have no competition. Now, I still hold ADA as well, right? I'm not abandoning my Cardano position, but I have ported some of that Cardano over to SNEC to try to fast track, some of my gains there. So we'll see how that works out, right? Obviously, you guys can sign up to XT Algo if you want to know and have the early insider info in terms of when Cardano could break out, when SNEC could break out, when the next big breakout for any of these top assets could be. You're going to know first with XT Algo. This is our trading software. It overlays right over top the chart. For instance, right here, it called this Cardano breakout that we're currently on. We're up 33% in the last 13 days. And it was a buy signal right here at 67 cents. This is that momentum up on the daily candle. That was a great opportunity to get in right here. And now you'd be up, 33% on your money. And this thing is unbelievable, guys. It works with crypto and stock. So I highly encourage you guys to check it out. And then, of course, get access to the free newsletter. That'll be a link down below as well. You'll see both these links right at the top, this one and XT Algo. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe as well. And we'll see you guys in the next one.